ride on board then with Bellamy for the start of this 15-minute race here at Cadwell Park. The lights go up. We go racing a 4-start there from the Sierra for Richard Miller. Go up now through the gears. Norris Coffin, and Miller's just not going to stay front as he's going to try and get back past Andrew Busby as well. They're going to run side by side. They're heading to Charlie's. I think Busby's going to have to tuck underneath the Sierra. He is in his E30 BMW M3. The Lewis E36 from Paul Bellamy. They were onto the park straight for the first time of asking them. It is the pole car, Craig Jameson. He leads on. I think it's Stephen Primmett in the Ford Escort that runs in second position. Getting down the Water Park corner, Bellamy having a little look on the inside of Andrew Busby. There's just not enough room around this Cadwell Park circuit there to squeeze up on the inside. And Busby's had a great run through the corner. Now we head on the Chris curve. He had managed to gap Paul Bellamy ever so slightly. Look up the road. And next, Laurie Dunster attacking Tim Scott Andrews for third position as they went into the gooseneck. We're down the hill, down towards Mansfield. I think it's still Jameson in the lead. There from Primmett, third is Scott Andrews. In the road for Tess, who won the Group 1 Post Historic race yesterday. They come down to the bottom of the mountain. You can see Scott Andrews there, the much older Rover Vitesse, had the E36 M3 of Laurie Dunster. And then rounded off that trio of cars back into third position is Richard Miller. They turn into Hall Bend now then. Scott Andrews using a lot of curve that we noticed that yesterday. Andrew Harrison and the big Jaguar attacking Malcolm Wise. Side by side behind Simon Sheridan, the Fiesta truck around the outside of Amanda Ewing, and Sheridan on the grass heading through the Hall Bends. I think hopefully should have got that sorted out. We're on board now with that Jaguar. Andrew Harrison chasing after Malcolm Wise. Wise in the Sapphire Cosworth Class B machine. Andrew Harrison, a Jaguar XJS. It looks like the Sapphire with more straight line speed. The big Jaguar that tries to come back at him. They go through Coppice, then on to Charlie's. We now can ride on board with David Clark in the little Renault 5 GT Turbo. He's chasing after Paul Bellamy, the car that we run the first 2/3 of the lap on, of lap 1. So if we head down towards the park straight, the E36 M3 just braking away ever so slightly. On the brakes, the Renault 5 comes back at him and straight back onto the rear bumper of Paul Bellamy. Head through Chris Curve now, then the long right-hander before heading to the very exciting gooseneck. And Clark trying to find the inside of Bellamy there, couldn't get it done, and then Bellamy carries the speed through the corner, flicks up one of the corner markers, gets sideways on the exit of the corner as well. Head down to the bottom at Mansfield though, Bellamy stayed in front of Clark. As it stands, over the top of the mountain, it's Jameson that still leads second. It's still Stephen Perry. Up to third is come Laurie Dunster, and up to fourth has come Richard Miller. Tim Scott Andrews losing out 2 positions there, then Andrew Busby there, then Bellamy, then Clark and Wise, who's broke away from Harrison in the big Jaguar, who runs there, I think in 10th position. And then the rest, there's Daniel Sputon, the Class D leader. He is there just ahead of the Alfa 33 of Steve Fletcher. Sheridan there, the full Fiesta still going round. He's just behind Andrew Sheridan in the BMW E30 325. Back on board with Clark then, as he continues his chase of Bellamy, carries the speed through Coppice Corner, then onto Charlie's, right behind the BMW once again. He is in his Renault 5. The second part of Charlie's now before onto the long back straight. Park Straight it is called, although as you can see here it curves to the left before the straight has ended. Onto the brakes then for Park Corner. Bellamy perhaps with a bit of a twitch there on the exit, and then onto Chris Curve, the long right-hander that brings you to the gooseneck. Down towards the mountain, Craig Jameson, second Dunster, he's got ahead of Stephen Primmett in the Ford Escort. Laurie Dunster, multiple time race winner this year in the SVG Motorsport 393 touring cars, is up to second now in this race, ahead of Primmett. Bellamy's broke away from Clark, under now pressure from Malcolm Wise. He looks up on the inside into Hall Bend. He must have that one done. He clipped the curb put the car onto two wheels. We're right forward of Harrison, and Clark's had to back right out of that. So now the Jaguar of Andrew Harrison putting David Clark under some pressure as we head through the right-hander there. That hairpin, all headed down toward Barncourt, the final one. Clark back onto the attack now with Malcolm White, and that's why I thought to it. We're now heading onto the start line to complete what is the third lap of this race. 15 minutes in prospect. Now into Coppice corner we go then. Andrew Harrison and his mid-Jaguar carries the speed really well through Coppice. Edge to Charlie's. Clark trying to get to the back of White and gets him in of a sideways wave. Coming out the corner, we've had a spin through the whole bend for the number 37 car of Graham Ewings, and that has brought out a red flag here at Cadwell Park. We will get a restart. Once the board with Bellamy, we should get 8 minutes of racing, we believe, out of this one. Trying to squeeze between the BMW there of Busby and Scott Andrews as Bellamy as they're headed into Coppice corner. Couldn't get it done though, so now trying running outside into the first part of Charlie to try and find his way past Andrew Busby. Is up on Bellamy, but couldn't do it. Good start from Richard Miller, we believe. He looks like he moved into second position. He started on second row, the outside of second row, P4. So he's had a good start there. Third is Dunster Primmett to having to defend from Scott Andrews in the back of a fourth as they now head on to Chris Curve. Busby there in 6th, 7th on board Cameron Paul Bellamy. And now down towards the goose end to the leaders. Now it's Michael been led by Primmett to do the same. And down the hill and onto the brakes into Mansfield. Mountain. 3 leaders together, Jameson, Miller and Dunster. And over the top of the hill they will arise. Miller bit sideways down the hill, then into Hall Bend they come. Primmett, 5th Andrews, 6th Busby. Harrison coming around the outside of Clark into the bench, Smoot, then Ewing. Steve Yates in the escort instead of Andy Sheraton. See there, the Simca 1000 that was supposed to be based in the Group 1 yesterday got moved into the pre-93. There's David Clark there, moved in front of Malcolm White, but then the power goes down the Sapphire Cosworth. Can he come back round the outside now, heading down towards Coppice? Can he chop in front of the Renault 5? Otherwise Clark will have the inside line here. No, he has to go behind, and Harrison carries the speed through the corner, goes up the inside of David Clark as they're heading towards Charlie's, and he goes through that. The Jaguar moves up a position, slow on the exit of the first part of Charlie's, but he has made it past the Renault 5 Turbo. Now they've got the power on. Down the park straight, and it looks like the Renault 5 Turbo had much better acceleration than the big heavy Jaguar XJS. It isn't going to be able to find a way through here. The outside line for Park corner, or is Harrison going to be able to outbrake him in the Jaguar? But it looks like Clark has got the position. He's through then, up into 9th place. And we can ride a more comparison, but we see the Renault 5 Turbo once again in front of him. Now, someone slowing in front and pulling off the road. Was that the car that would run in his second? Richard Miller, I believe it was, in the Ford Sierra Cosworth. We'll have to check that when the leaders come back down to the mountain, but it looked like that's who it was. So promote this battle up to the battle for 8th, and it will promote Laurie Dunster into 2nd. That's exactly what's happened to the 2 leaders over the top of the hill. In 3rd is Primmett, 4th Scott Andrews, 5th is Busby, 6th Bellamy now. Because of Miller's retirement. Then it's 7th is White, 8th is McNulty, Clark and Harrison. Our 2 on board covered. Not far behind us, the Class D leader, Daniel Smuton, having a good race. In 11th position is Amanda Ewings. 12th, that's the Alfa Romeo. 33 is Steve Fletcher. Then you've got Andrew Sheraton behind him. That's Steve Yates, yes, ahead of then Steve Rolls. Then Nick Halliday, Simon Sheridan, Daniel Burrows and Paul Collum, the 19 runners at the moment. So into Charlie once again, Wise, Clark and Harrison, this trio of cars have been battling through both parts of this race. The second part is the only part that counts as the result, so now back down the Park straight once again towards Park Corner, and Clark perhaps trying to close up on Wise here to have a go into Park Corner. Couldn't get that one done though. Yeah, the self-powered Cosworth actually just down far enough ahead for the running 5 turbo not to be have a thing, but it's a great run out of Park Corner onto Chris Curve. Now he's stuck behind the Sapphire Cosworth and nowhere to be able to find a way through. So the 2 leaders are into the mountain, and look at Laurie Dunster's lap. He is now onto the back of Craig Jameson, who gets the car all sideways over the top of the mountain. Laurie Dunster now pushing hard. He wants to win this race. Both of these cars, no, sorry, they don't. Laurie Dunster, the Class B leader. Craig Jameson runs in Class H. That's just Stephen Pruitt there, who runs third. He's in the Ford Escort RS2000. And look at Wise, Clark, Harrison, absolutely together, the 3 of them now. We turn our way through Paul Beds. Nowhere really to pass around here, but a thoroughly exciting place to watch the cars. Wise just about in front of the 25 Turbo, David Clarkson, and the Jaguar XJS of Andrew Harrison. They're about to complete yet another lap of this Cadwell Park circuit. Wise shoots off down the straight. Clark and Harrison seem to have pretty similar speeds down the straight. Through Charlie's actually back at Wise once again, and Clark carries the speed through Charlie fantastically. And that allows him to get away from Harrison, put the pressure on Wise. Probably with that bit more run down the straight, be able to break away ever so slightly, enough for Clark not to have a go through Park Corner. Yes, that's exactly what's happened, but then Clark, he carried the speed through the corner, and then onto Chris Curve, he's right with the car in front of him. Meanwhile, Dunster still right with Craig Jameson in the battle for the lead. We believe there can only probably be 1 lap to go at the end of this, so the 2 cars turn their way through Paul Beds now. And the 2 of them are shot away from the rest of the pack, and Chip Scott Andrews is into 3rd, and Andrew Busby's got 4th, Paul Bellamy's 5th. Where's the Ford Escort for Stephen Primmett's got 2? He slowly comes over the hill. Now is this a problem, because he made a mistake down at the mountain, because he seems to pick up pace once again. Then this trio of cars battling for 7th into Hall Beds, on board of Harrison then. Wise, Clark, and then the Jaguar. We're on board with Harrison. Clark gets the car sideways over the crest there at the exit of Paul Beds before turning into the hairpin, then into Barn Corner, and White has broken away there from Clark. Power back on, a good battle developing here between Andrew Sheraton in the BMW and the Rover Tomcat of Steve Rolls. On board with Clark then, as we turn through Coppice, he's still chasing after Malcolm Wise. Yes, this is the final lap of the race now then. So, battle for 7th will be resolved shortly. Really, it's not realistic to find your way through Paul Beds, not to get alongside over the top of the mountain. And Davy Clark not close enough, but then we know the speed he can carry through Park Corner, so we're on board with it this time. And not close enough, is he? And someone else that's not close, it's Laurie Dunster, because Craig Jameson's managed to pull away. So it looks like Craig Jameson's going to win in the Ford Sierra RS Cosworth. He comes over the top of the mountain, he's heading towards victory. Laurie Dunster managed to go with him, but no more than that. Dunster, in fact, setting the fastest lap of the race for 141.037. 3rd, Tim Scott Andrews in the Rover test. 4th, Andrew Busby, the E30 BMW. 5th, Paul Bellamy. Good result from him. 6th, Stephen Premier, he's back up to pace, so top 6 finish for the Escort. The battle for 7th for Clark. He's going to try and get the run over the top of the mountain. Couldn't do that though, so now he's going to try and find some way through around Paul Beds. We can ride on board with him. There may be a dive up on the inside for the hairpin. No, Wise defends that. So now Clark's going to try and get the exit here. Have a go down into Barn Corner. I don't think that's realistic either, because Wise defends that, and we know that Sapphire Cosworth has the speed. He runs slightly wide, but he stays in front, so he will take that 7th position as they cross the line, across the checkered flag. Now, right on board now, then with Andrew Sheraton. He He's got a good scrap to the line. Himself and Steve Fletcher in the Alpha closed in on Amanda Ewings. This is 11th, 12th and 13th. The Alpha there trying to find a way through. Couldn't do so. Andrew Sherrington himself runs out very wide through Barn Corner. As well, Steve Rolls in the Tomcats right with us. The 4 cars cross the checkered flag together. 11th, 12th, 13th and 14th. But your race winner was Craig Jameson by 1.8 seconds to Laurie Dunster. Tim Scott Andrews, he got 3rd. 4th was Andrew Busby, he won Class C. And then Malcolm Wise did beat David Clark and Andrew Harrison.